kickoff, when you just kicked off, he got hit and he had wear and tear immediately. One play, cut had wear and tear. All right, let me see. Um, YouTube Studio live. No content, then live. Shareable link. Close. WhatsApp. Paste. Alright, I just posted the link. Close WhatsApp.
You how you wanna do it? You is up 7-0.
We can just start it, bro. We can just start from scratch.
Alright.
We can start from scratch. I think I did everything else. Yo, alright, so I posted the link. Alright, so I'm ready whenever you're ready, bro.
Alright, I'm good.
You ready? Alright, cool. Alright, we'll start over. Alright, cool.
Out of here.
Alright, same.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. It's on target to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he dodged the tackle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Play action. Hurts has it. Headed out right. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Great.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running it after the penalty. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Great, set.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Elliott connects there. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Buying some time right. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Come on.
Walker on 1st down. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw here from Milrow. Rolling out to his left. He This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Yo Rowe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down.
Here we go. Ready.
Walker now from the gun. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Very set.
First down throwing for Hurts. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Great, set.
Hurts now from the gun. Completed to his running back. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now Hurts. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Hurts to throw. That's caught. This is Loveland. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Coconut.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
19 tight. Not Franco 80. 19 Wyatt. Trap 50. Trap 50. Dragon 60.
From the gun, Milrow. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He'll be keeping this one turned into the option on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Pressure coming, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. On 4th down, Hurts. He finds it beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Milrow with it on 1st. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Barkley. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create...
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles making a 24-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Hurts on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready? Liking 18, go!
Toss play. This is Walker. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Milrow to throw on 4th. Connection made to Shaheed. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and keeps this drive moving.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Cougar 19. Let go.
Milrow from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Play action. Hurts has it. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He cuts it to the right sideline, and he's out the clear. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
38, Seahawks 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Turpin on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing now, Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. If you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
1st down throw here from Milrow. That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready.
To throw. Here's Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of